Hey, Pisces, how's it rolling? It's been a minute. Yeah, it's been a minute. It is time for your monthly reading, Pisces. Monthly reading for July. Let's throw down some cards for Pisces for the month of July, between 3 and 6 weeks-ish. Yeah, is when this should unwind for you, should this reading resonate with you, right? Remember, this is a general reading. Take it with a grain of salt, right? You want some details, you want some serious information. Get your cards read. Hit me up at myfavoritepsychic.com. All right, let's throw down. Let's do it. Spirit, Source, Universal Energy. I have the collective of Pisces here with me, Spirit, and Pisces wants to know what you know. So what do you know about this Pisces, and what does this Pisces need to know and understand about themselves, their lives, and their future? Spirit, what's coming towards Pisces? What do they need to look out for? What do they need to look forward to? And more importantly, how do they navigate everything for their very best and highest good? The Moon card opens. This is a card that talks about the struggle between your higher self and your lower self. All right? Your higher self trying to point you in the direction of your very best and highest good, and your lower self constantly trying to keep you grounded to your flesh and bone experience. It is literally a card about control, right? Who's in control? Is it your higher self? Are you following your intuition? Is it your ancient soul that is guiding you? Or is it your grounded human flesh and bone experience that is guiding you? And that is the question that is asked right out the box in this reading. It's followed by the Devil, okay? This Devil card is about an attachment that restricts your growth. It's about your own toxic pocket, okay? So there's a struggle between your higher self and your lower self. What's it about? The Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is about a greed in your sense of well-being. This particular Pisces is living their life somehow, some way, in their lower self. They are concerned about their sense of well-being, and because they are concerned about their sense of well-being, they are serving a low vibrational energy. It'll all come together in a second, all right? Page of Swords comes on top of this and says, we need to get Pisces to think in a different way. We need Pisces to create a new neural pathway in their mind that will allow them to understand and think from a higher perspective. Hence, the Devil in reverse, releasing your limiting beliefs and detaching from your own lower level toxicity. The Devil, the attachment that restricts your growth. I asked what the root of this Devil card is, and I got the Ten of Swords in reverse. Ten of Swords in reverse is about the renewal of a mindset. This mindset of the Ten of Swords in the upright is rooted in defeat. Defeat, defeat, defeat. Okay? So the attachment that is restricting this particular Pisces growth is a mindset of defeat. That is what is in your way. That is your lower self. That is what you shall overcome. I asked what the Devil was about, and it's the Hangman in reverse. Resistance, delays, stalling. Your resistance to recognize this about yourself at this particular juncture in your life is the gum in the machine. The universe cannot get you to where you need to go because they cannot and will not intervene in your free will, and your free will is stuck in a place of defeat. To the Page of Pentacles, your resistance delays your new opportunities. To the Chariot, the universe wants to escort you. They need to escort you. They need you to put in the self-control, the willpower, and the determination to do what it is that you got to do to get out of this mindset of defeat, because it is literally interfering with your destiny. The Star, the path, the purpose, the direction of your life the Empress. The way that you are going to grow your entire future, Pisces, requires some effort with this Page of Wands to the Two of Cups, because there is a relationship of some sort. Doesn't have to be love, but there is a relationship of some sort that you are destined to collide with, and the universe cannot get you to where you need to be for this to happen if you continue to ruminate in a mindset of defeat and despair. The Five of Swords in reverse. Five of Swords in reverse talks about letting go of a white-knuckle grip on a win-at-all-cost mindset. And Temperance comes on top of this and talks about stability. Remember over here we had the Six of Pentacles in reverse. This is a card about greed in the sense of well-being. And Pisces' struggle between the higher self and the lower self has to do with some kind of stability. And this Pisces feels stuck in a place of defeat in their life. And then Temperance. Temperance comes at the end of this top row and says, temper yourself, Pisces. Know that all is well. Enjoy the journey that you literally don't have control over. When you're following your higher self, you do what it tells you to do. You follow the path that it leads you, even if it doesn't look like what you think it should look like, even if it doesn't make sense to you at the moment. Follow where Source leads you. Follow your higher self and your soul's understanding of this human journey, and you will always be led to a place of peace and abundance. Temper yourself, Three of Swords, in your mind. Three of Swords is grief, sorrow, pain. This Pisces is rooted in a mindset of defeat. Temper your mind, Pisces, because your mind creates your reality. It is the number one lesson of the major arcana. It is the magician. What you think about comes about, period. Whether you like it or not, whether it's in your best interest or not, what you think about comes about. We are all manifesting every second of every day. We are all hardwired to be able to create our reality, our human experience through our thought life. This particular Pisces thought life is rooted in a lack mentality, a defeatist mentality. And the universe is very seriously saying, we need you to get out of this mentality so we can take you to where you need to go, so you can recognize the things that are happening around you and take action in the appropriate direction for your life. But this low-level, low-vibe, defeatist mentality is standing in the way. The universe can't reach you. They can't connect with you. Your frequency doesn't match universe, doesn't match source frequency, and therefore you're just wandering aimlessly in this earth realm when universal order wants to take you to exactly where you need to be. The Queen of Wands in reverse. First card, second row. This Queen of Wands in reverse is about someone who doesn't recognize their power. This is a defeatist mentality. Someone who doesn't recognize their worth and they don't recognize their power. And then the Nine of Wands comes on top of it and talks about struggle. This particular Pisces has hit a rough patch. This particular Pisces has been struggling financially some way. And the Nine of Wands is about spiritual strength. It's about resilience, persistence, fighting the good fight. Keep going. This particular Pisces perhaps sees no end to this problem that they're having in their sense of well-being. The Three of Pentacles talks about teamwork, collaboration. This is what's coming. This is what's in the Star and the Page of Wands and the Empress and the Star. Teamwork and collaboration, joining forces somehow is what your future is about. Three of Wands, double threes, right? Have some foresight. See the forest through the trees and understand that just because you are experiencing a financial setback right now doesn't necessarily mean that this is going to be the way that things are always going to be. Five of Pentacles in the center of the reading. This is upset in the sense of well-being. This is kicked out, left behind, ignored, no money. Justice in reverse says this is perpetuating because you're not taking accountability. Justice in the upright is good and right and proper. It is someone who is taking accountability for the actions that they do in their life. In the reverse, it's injustice. It's not good. It's not right. It's not proper. It is an injustice. You are perpetrating an injustice on yourself for not understanding that your mind creates your reality, for succumbing to your lower level humanness and not following your higher knowing, your higher self. The Hierophant in reverse says you got to cut loose of some ties, some commitments, some obligations, whatever the situation is that you are attached to, this situation that somehow you think that you have some kind of stability in, isn't where you need to be. Hierophant says cut loose of ties, commitments, and obligations. Hierophant in reverse says reevaluate the core foundational belief system of your life. And I asked, well, where's this all taking? I asked, how is Pisces supposed to get out of this situation if they don't have any resources? And the Fool came on top of this and says, send it. Just send it. Send it. Start packing boxes, even if you don't have a place to go. Give your notice that you're moving, even if you don't have a place to go. Start looking for a new job. Start putting faith in universal order. To the Two of Pentacles. Prioritize the journey of the Fool. The Fool doesn't know the who, what, when, where, why, and how of things. All he knows is he feels compelled to go in a direction, and he does, because he knows that his higher self is always leading him in the path of his very best and highest good. He knows this. Two of Pentacles says, balance yourself out, prioritize this. Empress in reverse, because you're not doing it right. You're not doing it right at all. Remember, the Empress in the upright gets the Star and the Two of Cups. The Empress in the reverse is codependent energy. It's right beneath this Knight of Pentacles, right? Somehow in your current situation, you have some measure of stability, but you have no control over something. You have no resources or no finances to do anything different. So you are accepting the situation as where you should be, when in fact you should not. The Empress in reverse is not controlling her thought life. She's not following her intuition. And because of that, she's codependent on situations, circumstances, people, places, and things around her to bring her validation. The Queen of Wands in the upright comes on top of this and talks about knowing yourself, knowing your worth, believing in yourself, and taking the initiative and the action to do something about it. Because the codependency of the Empress in reverse, Ace of Wands in reverse, steals your momentum. This is a Pisces that is in a situation that isn't ideal, but it is somehow comfortable. It's somehow safe in some way. And it steals your desire and your motivation to do something different. Third row, first card, Seven of Pentacles in reverse. If you keep doing it the way you've always done it, you're just going to keep getting everything the way that you've always gotten it. This is a card about a lack of success because this guy isn't contemplating and reevaluating how he's growing the seeds of his life. Eight of Pentacles in reverse, unmet expectations. Can't work on it, can't work it out, same old, unmet expectations over and over and over again. The Hangman in reverse, again, says your resistance, your stalling, your delays to do what it is that you need to do, which would be following your higher self and not succumbing to your lower self, is the reason that you are stuck in this situation. Strength. Have strength. Have courage. This card is about overcoming. Overcome. Have the strength to overcome this situation. What's the situation, I asked? What does Pisces need to have strength about? Well, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Again, with the codependency. This is emotional codependency. Emotional codependency that the situation you're in is good enough. It's safe enough. It provides you the basic necessities of what it is that you need in your life, but it doesn't provide you anything else. Emotionally codependent on a person, place, or thing steals all of your independence, Pisces. Princess of Wands. Enthusiasm, excitement, effort. The Hermit in reverse. Withdrawn and isolated. Right, Pisces? You can't get anywhere in life if you stay withdrawn from your higher self. The Hermit is about soul searching and introspection. And this particular Pisces is not doing that. All over this reading, this Pisces is not recognizing their higher self is trying to get them to go in a different direction of their life. Tell me about the Hermit in reverse, please. Isolation, withdrawal, loneliness. King of Swords, right? Got to make some serious decisions. Serious decisions about your situations, your circumstances, where you're going to go, what you want out of life. The Four of Wands. Four of Wands is about having it all. Wands is fire energy. Fire is your internal combustion. It's your inspirations, your aspirations, and your desires. Four is the number of stability and control. And the Four of Wands is stability in the thing that you desire the most. And the thing that you desire the most, these cards are telling me, is to get out of your current situation, to create some kind of financial gain, and to enter into some kind of union somehow, whether it be a love relationship or a career relationship, friendship maybe, for some of you. To enter into the kind of relationship, the kind of relationship that satisfies your need and your desire for some kind of stable union. The Four of Pentacles comes next and in the reverse and talks about being out of control. It's out of control of your sense of well-being, and it's also self-protection. And that goes back to the whole theme of this reading, right? Pisces doesn't want to step out of this comfort zone because Pisces doesn't believe that they can have anything better. And in fact, you can. The Wheel of Fortune. The universe wants to divinely orchestrate the steps of your life. They want to show you how to get what it is that you need from this human experience. It is the turning point. It is divine orchestration. And it comes from the Hierophant in reverse, cutting loose of ties, commitments, and obligations that bind you. That bind you, Pisces. Your obligations, commitments to this particular situation are binding you, and they're keeping you from the path and the purpose of your life. The Devil binding you to the world. A core reevaluation of your root belief system turns the page and takes you from a long-standing cycle of insecurity, into the new chapter and the new phase of your life into abundance. Abundance, foundation, legacy, money, security. That's the new phase of your life. This is where the universe is trying to get you to go. But you're not seeing it because you're consumed with fear in your lower level human experience. The sun. See very, very clearly the path to happiness, success, and vitality. The Wheel of Fortune wants you to reevaluate your core belief system, and the reevaluation of your core belief system results in the cutting loose of ties, commitments, and obligations. It closes down the old cycle, turns the page for a brand new chapter of your life that is rooted in stability and financial gain, happiness, success, vitality, and security with the Queen of Pentacles. This codependency theme that's going through this reading right here says that Pisces is depending upon someone else or something else to provide that. Perhaps this is a Pisces that is a corporate worker, a wage slave, right? And they want to be an entrepreneur. They want to do something independent, but they are afraid to go without a steady paycheck. Perhaps this is a Pisces who wants some kind of serious relationship in their life, but they are afraid that they can't have that. The Queen of Pentacles represents security, success. She's also the queen, of course, to the King of Pentacles, if a relationship is what your heart desires. Two of Swords in reverse. Two of Swords in reverse talks about crossroads, coming out of the crossroads. To the Ace of Pentacles, and understanding that the ground to grow the seeds of your life upon resides in your mind. Your internal narrative creates your reality. And if your internal narrative is, I'm stuck, I'm defeated, I can't, I don't have the resources, I don't have the ability, I don't have. The Fool, what did the Fool tell you? Fool says, send it. Reevaluate your core belief system and send it. Blindly send it. Start the manifestation process. If you're looking to move, get online and start looking. Instead of having a desire to move and saying, I can't afford it, I can't afford it, I can't buy a house, I owe student loans, I can't get a Fannie Mae or an FHA loan, I can't buy a house, I can't buy a house. Get online and start looking. Start looking, start feeding the manifestation. And the universe will bring to you what it is that is right for you at the moment. I don't have money to move. I don't have money to move into a new apartment. I don't have money for a down payment. I can't get a new car. Do you see how all of that is manifesting in the negative? The universe gives to you what you expect. It does. It just is that simple. What you expect is what is mirrored and vibrated back towards you. And if you don't expect yourself to be, do, or have any better than you already do, then that is exactly what you're going to get. That's why you're stuck in this Hermit in reverse. King of Swords saying, get your mind under control. What's your truth? What do you want? Get rid of this belief system that is keeping you stagnated and stuck here, and sow the seeds of your life on fertile ground. The High Priestess in reverse and the Knight of Swords in reverse. Because we cannot help you if you do not listen. Basically is what those two cards are saying. We cannot help you if you do not listen. If you ignore your intuition, if you ignore the signs and synchronicities, if you ignore the feelings that we're trying to invoke inside of you to guide you in the direction of your best and highest good, if your mind is uncontrolled and you are not executing in the direction that your intuition is trying to guide you, then we just can't freaking do anything for you. We cannot and will not intervene in your free will. Change your mindset. Change the internal narrative and send it, Pisces. Send it. Nine of Swords in reverse. Mindset of anxiety and despair. Fretting for the future. Don't fret for the future. Be at peace in the present moment and create your future the way that you envision your future to be. Four of Cups in reverse. Apathy, apathetic. Well, you know what? I'm okay right here. I'm okay right here. I got roof over my head. I got a bed to sleep in. And you know, I got a little bit of money coming in from whatever it is that I'm trading my soul to make money for. And it's you know, it just is what it is. It just is what it is. This is my lot in life. This is just, it just is. No, absolutely freaking not, Pisces. Absolutely not. Three of Cups. Threes all over this reading. All kinds of threes everywhere. From what I can see right now, Three of Cups, Three of Swords, Three of Wands, Three of Pentacles. Threes everywhere. There are other people involved in your future, and you have to move in that direction for these other people to be able to find you. What you need, what you want is searching for you, but it cannot find you because you're in the lower level, low vibing, defeatist mentality. True that. The Ace of Cups. New love, emotional expansion, new tribe, new people, new job, new place to live, new neighbors, new friends. Whatever this is for you, it's for you, Pisces. Fool in reverse talks about foolishness. Not the way, not the path, not the purpose. It's foolish to stay still, Pisces, stuck in a place of emotional codependency. Three of Wands, another three. Have some foresight. See the forest through the trees. Six of Pentacles. The abundance that you crave, the abundance that you seek is waiting for you. It's all just waiting for you, Pisces. It's all right there. It's all waiting for you. But you have to change the defeatist mindset because it can't penetrate through the veil of low-level energy. Bottom of the deck, Princess of Cups. Messages, expansion, emotional expansion. Six of Cups in reverse. Unresolved issues from the past. Strength in reverse is your weakness. Eight of Pentacles, you got to work this out. What are these unresolved issues from your past? Well, somehow, some way, when your little brain was stitching together, you created a mental image of yourself that is not compatible with your soul's purpose. That mentality is standing in your way of outrageous success. Outrageous success. Eight of Pentacles says, work this out, work on this, figure this out, compound, go forward, manifest. Begin to manifest, Pisces. Manifest like you're the Empress, because you are. But manifest as the Empress. She controls her thought life. She follows her guts, and because of that, she cannot fail. Manifest as the Empress, Pisces. Pisces, the universe has plans for you, and they need you to cooperate, because if you don't cooperate, they don't come to fruition. They need you to actively participate in your future. I do hope that this helps someone to think in a different way. Namaste. You are a soul having a human experience, not a human having a soul experience. You are a beautiful thread in the tapestry of universal order. You are ancient and never-ending. You have a purpose, this life experience has meaning, and you are important. Walk with me through the antiquated concepts of spiritual ascension with a step-by-step guidebook to help you find your higher self and mesh your consciousness with your soul's guidance to live with intention and purpose. This book is gender neutral, religion neutral, and judgment free. It is a safe place to explore and expand your desire for growth and understanding. Straight talk that will challenge everything you think you know about this thing called life.